Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new. My name is Deeanna and I make videos about mental health and self-improvement. And in today's video, it is very much a self-improvement video. I'm going to be doing my March reset.
And trying to remain so strong. I know it's good if I'm alone. I got it.
So in this reset, I'm going to be doing quite a few different things to do with YouTube, and also making a few goals for March in terms of my personal life. So we're going to start with YouTube because my channel, I have literally been shocked every single day that I've woken up because my channel has been popping off. So thank you to every single one of my new subscribers. And I know a lot of you have been coming from the PIP video that I made about the questions to ask yourself for PIP basically, and what you can do as prompts to try and get more points in PIP. And for those of you who are not from England, PIP is a benefit here in the UK where people can apply for it if they have a disability, and they can get some financial aid towards sort of transportation or to mobility aids or to getting assistance in terms of a disability. But we're going to start off with YouTube. So YouTube, I actually made this lovely little book here, and I hope that it goes up the right way when it's actually coming on the thing. But it does say Deeanna's YouTube achievements, and this book, I need to fill it up with more things because I haven't actually done a lot of the things for this year yet. But for last year, I'll show you what I did last year. So I've got my two different things. I've got Deeanna Louise bullet subs, so it's like a bullet journal thing, like a bullet journal style, and basically I was colouring in. I've got to do, December there wasn't actually a lot, but I've got to fill in all of this again, do a very similar one for 2023. But basically it is just a little slider to see how many subs I've gained, and there's one for this channel, so Deeanna Louise, and there's also one further in the book for Living Life with Deeanna. Then I done exactly the same but for watch time. So I did this in vinyl because I have vinyl and I absolutely love the aesthetic and the way it shines and the way it looks. So I did some bullet watch time, and when my watch time was going up, I then started doing a second one down the bottom, and this was a continued one for the rest of the year, so it was half a year on each one. And then we go into Living Life with Deeanna, so that's I only started it in November I think, so that was my Living Life with Deeanna bullet subs. And then the watch time, which I haven't filled in for December I don't think. And then we go on to the year in pixels, so I started doing a year in pixels. It tells me when I've uploaded, and the key down the bottom here shows what type of thing it's an upload of. So I've got long form, short, multiple, and then none. So if it's obviously none, it's not going to have a colour, and if it's long form it's purple, if it's a short it's yellow, and if it's multiple it's blue. So you can see I did fairly well throughout the year by giving myself quite a few purples. But that was in my on this channel. And then there's exactly one which I haven't managed to put the vinyl at the top here, which I'm not going to bother doing anymore now because it's gone past 2022. But this is from my other channel, which obviously only started in November, so we don't have many colours on there. Then I started putting some post-it notes as to what I want to do for this page, and actually I might include in this video me putting the pages on. But this is going to be a really nice welcome of 2023. There's going to be a goals page on there, and then I've started making the bullet subs, but I've got to do the titles, and I've got to do the titles for the other one as well, and I've got to start filling them in. And then we've got year in pixels for both, and then we have the bullet watch time for one, and then I've got some extra little pieces here that I just haven't stuck in yet, which I need to put in for my Living Life with Deeanna. So that's that book, which I love doing because it also serves as a memory book with it being a scrapbook, so it's really cool. But moving on to my diary. So this diary actually I got from America, and it's when my mum went in the summer last year, and she asked me, because I was actually going to meet her out there. I was actually going to go to America last year, and then I couldn't go because I couldn't get a ESTA. I was rejected an ESTA under the fact that I have had mental health problems, and I was kind of quite surprised by that because I have admitted to having mental health problems before and I've been allowed in. But the only reason that we could think was the fact that I was travelling with my family those previous times. So maybe the fact that I was technically travelling on my own, even though I was meeting family out there, maybe that kind of trigger the system to think, well, she's going out on her own, all those sorts of things. So I'm currently in the process of trying to save up for a travel visa so that I can actually go to America again, because I do actually love going to America, seeing the sights. I've been to quite a few places in America, and I want to keep visiting. I want to keep going to the different places. I want to visit California. I want to go to Miami. I want to go to Florida again. I want to go to Texas. I want to go to all different places. I want to go to every single state, I think, eventually. And just, like, it's a bucket list thing of mine. This is from Michael's, and they do some other like different styles on the front, but I liked this one. And then I'm hoping that when one of my friends goes over to America, I'm hoping that they will be able to bring one sort of another version back, because this is like my lifesaver. We do not even do anything similar to this in England, and I just love the aesthetic of it and how it looks inside. So on the very, very front, they gave you some stickers, and it says Dream Plan Do Again. And then you turn in, and on that first page it says this dreams belong to, and it says note to self, this year is going to be big. And these planners here are also completely undated. So actually I'm starting this planner in March because I didn't actually get my act together at the beginning of the year, and I didn't start doing planning at the beginning of the year. But then it gives you a whole little thing about how to set goals. And then you do have these pages here which are big ideas. So if you were going to do a dream, then you would stick maybe do a mini sort of mood board for there, and then you would have minor details on the other side. And there's about 6 or 7 spreads of those, maybe even more than that. And then you start going into the actual sets. So I've put March in that vinyl on the front bit of the tab, and then we go into these little bits here. So I will start doing this, but I've got my little fine liner pen, and I'm actually going to write in it because I think I need to get my act together and really make this year my year, because I have so many goals and I'm just not doing them. I'm not getting motivated enough to actually sit and do them. So March, the very first thing it says is dreams and goals. So the dreams and goals for like this, I suppose, like I might fill that in afterwards. But I'm going to go straight down to the plan of action. So the plan of action is like mini goals, I'm going to take that as. So the plan of action, I, for March, really want to hit 300 subscribers on this channel, like by the end of March. So I'm going to put 300 subscribers, 300 subs, and I'm going to put in brackets DL, which is my little code for this channel, so Deeanna Louise. And then I do LLWD, which is Living Life with Deeanna, for my other channel. So, and I'm going to put, March has 31 days, isn't it? Who else does this, by the way? 30 days has September, April, June and November. All the rest have 31, except February alone that has 28 days and 29 in each leap year, so it's 31. Who else does that? Because I've seen some people do it with their fingers, and some people do the rhyme, and some people just know it. So leave a comment down below. What do you do to remember like how many days are in each month? Because I do that little rhyme and I've always done that rhyme. So I'm going to put 31st of the 3rd, 2023 is when I want to achieve that by. And then for my other channel, I think I would love to have 50 subscribers on my other channel. We're currently at 36, and I think 50 is a kind of a nice goal to kind of the next month to get. So I'm going to put 50 subs on LLWD, which stands for Living Life with Deeanna. And I'm going to put that by the end of the month as well. Okay, so that is the 2 little goals I put on there. As I said, I will show you at the end. But we got the 2 little goals. I can't really think of anything else, but I might by the end of this video, and I might have to flip back and go back. The next section has got big ideas and then minor details, so mini versions of what was at the beginning of the diary. So I might get some pictures and I might stick the pictures. I think that's more like a visionary thing. And then the next one is like expenses and budgets. But I actually don't do my budgets in my diary. I do my budgets in a different space because I have a spreadsheet that adds it all up, makes less math, you know, easy. So then the next thing I want to show you is they have double spreads on the diary here, which is like a week to view. But on this week to view, it has like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Saturday, Sunday is a double, so you have like Saturday, Sunday as one block. So I'm going to start putting stickers in my diary. I have made so many stickers recently, and I did so many cutouts yesterday of stickers that are going to be like, I filmed and recorded this day, I've uploaded a video this day, I've sorted everything out. Like, I don't know, it's like little achievement stickers that I'm going to put in this diary. And because this is for personal use, I'm going to also put things like I've hoovered my bedroom today, I've washed up today, I've, you know, just little things that are going to be really nice achievements to look at and kind of make myself feel proud of the little things I'm doing in a week. I can look at this week's spread and go, you know what, there's at least one sticker in every single day. And I think that would be an achievement, to have at least one sticker in every single day, because yeah, I would really love it. And then at the bottom it says, hey, thanks. So thank these awesome people. Psst, you can use the thank you cards in the extras. So they do give you thank you cards in the back of this diary as well. Weekly wins. So the weekly wins is basically about me thanking myself for doing like certain things. Like, was I consistent with my uploads? Did I get more tidying done? Is my flat looking a lot better? Like little things like that to say thank you to yourself. And then there's like bullet points, which may be a little to-do list. And then again, they have all the same ones for the next weeks until the end. So I've actually gone through and written all the dates in the top of the diary just to help myself to actually, write in the right space. And at the back, it has a month in review. So it has awesomeness and areas for improvement. So it's a good little reflection as to like what you've done good, what you want to do better, like just a good way to be mindful of what you're doing and then to plan for the next month. So that goes right the way through, and I have gone right through the diary and I've put all the different vinyls on for every single month, all the way through that diary, right to the end. I haven't put the dates in the boxes yet. I've only pretty much done the vinyls that I printed all out together. In the extras, as it did say, there is to look ahead. They've got a 2021 and 2022 like big calendar thing on that diary as well. And then they do have an event planner. So throughout the year, if you have like vacations booked or you have any like little bits you want to remember, then it's at the back. But I actually have a calendar on my bedroom door that I use for that sort of stuff. So that little bit is not going to be used. There is also important dates throughout the year, which will help me my social media actually. So there's things like Hanukkah begins, Black Friday, Good Friday, Easter Sunday, Victoria Day, and it's like that's in Canada and things like that. These are the American dates though, because this is for an American store, so I might not be able to use that, but we'll see. There's also a couple of notes pages at the back, and then as I said, there is some little cute thank you notes which you can use to thank those people that have really made a really big impact in your life, or just in that like month, or just over a couple of months, and they need to be thanked, and you can use little thank you cards. So this book I think is really, really going to help me.
Just like you're young again, no, don't you cry. Just get back up again.